Hollywood director Tyler Perry faces a massive $260 million legal case brought by performer Derek Dixon. Let me break down the situation. He's likely around 10 years more experienced than Derek Dixon. Derek Dixon has taken Perry to court for $260 million amid a legal battle that's shaking up Hollywood. It seems that 50 Cent is now taking shots at Tyler Perry. Sources say Perry is in serious trouble behind closed doors, and 50 says he understands the reason. "I chose not to get involved either. I also skipped going to that place." Much of what you don't grasp about celebrity culture happens because they take part in it, according to insiders. This legal action is only the start and might destroy Tyler the same way Diddy's scandal ruined him. Perry's legal team is working fast to manage the damage as more alleged victims could step forward. They let him participate. And Tyler Perry went to nightclubs and parties with his friends and joined in the alternative lifestyle like everyone else. Tyler has likely understood his orientation since childhood. What exactly did 50 Cent reveal? And will Tyler Perry face serious consequences? Let's dive in. As you already know, people listen when 50 Cent speaks. And this time he's targeting Tyler Perry directly, who's currently caught up in a lawsuit that could expose his entire empire. The legal case also contains screenshots of messages Dixon claims he got from Perry that included threatening language toward fans. 50 quickly responded after hearing the shocking claims against Perry. Let's just say his response came across as a direct threat rather than a casual comment. If you've been watching 50's online presence, you know he often calls out powerful figures in the industry. What did he recently say about Tyler, though? It's hitting differently this time. On Instagram, 50 Cent mocked Tyler Perry in a recent post. 50 included a caption with an AI-created image of Cat Williams next to an AI picture of him and Perry. "Tyler, that lawsuit is ridiculous. Don't worry about that." As reported by All Hip Hop, 50 wrote, "Be worried about this guy here. He's going to have fun with this situation." Tyler Perry has received praise from 50 Cent on social platforms before. It happens that earlier this month, he defended Perry's critics on social media. "Listen, I think everyone who talks bad about Tyler Perry should be eliminated," he posted on Instagram. "I mean, we're all going to pass away, but you should go now." Tyler Perry has been surrounded by drama recently. He might not actually support other black entertainers as he claims. According to several artists who have spoken out, the situation has become much worse now. Actor Derek Dixon has filed a legal case against Tyler Perry, demanding $260 million. Dixon claims he faced harassment and revenge. The lawsuit accuses Tyler Perry of mistreating an actor from one of the filmmaker's shows. Actor Derek Dixon has sued Perry for $260 million. The case was submitted in Los Angeles on Friday, June 13th. Actor Derek Dixon stated in court documents obtained by People that Tyler Perry created a controlling and abusive relationship with him while they worked on his TV shows The Oval and Ruthless. On both programs, Dixon played a character called Dale. Things seemed positive initially. Perry gave him acting roles and even promised to help produce his pilot project. However, Dixon states that when he rejected Perry's romantic advances, everything shifted. After being turned down, he claims Perry began pressuring and bothering him, which damaged his career. Tyler Perry has been hit with a huge lawsuit from an actor named Derek Dixon. Matthew Boyd, Tyler Perry's lawyer, said the lawsuit is just a scheme. This person contacted Tyler Perry to run a scam, he stated. "We believe these false claims won't hold up, and Tyler won't be intimidated." Dixon claims that over the following months, Perry kept texting him, sometimes flirting and other times promising to help him find work and better his life. Perry gave Dixon a small part on Ruthless in November 2019 and again in January 2020. Dixon says Perry offered him a regular position on The Oval a month later. Dixon claimed he realized that the storyline was left hanging when he read the script for his character, Dale. There was confusion about his future on the program. The lawsuit states that Perry threatened to eliminate his character if he didn't cooperate or flirt back. Dixon claims that's exactly what happened. Dale was shot 4 times in the chest by Season 1's end. He believes Perry used this as a message, and if he had kept Perry satisfied, the character might have survived. Dixon claimed Tyler Perry brought him to his trailer after they finished filming a scene. Perry allegedly grabbed him and pushed him against the wall once inside. Dixon also stated that Perry reportedly touched him again during a group trip to the Bahamas in October 2020. Dixon visited a doctor in December, who found he had severe stress. He had extremely low cortisol levels, stomach problems, and sleep issues. The doctor prescribed him Zoloft, a medication for depression and anxiety. Perry allegedly invited Dixon to his house in June 2021 to discuss Dixon's experimental show, Losing It, which Perry had previously shown interest in producing. However, Dixon claims he was attacked again during that visit. He says Perry assaulted him at Perry's Atlanta residence in January 2020. Dixon claimed to have dealt with severe depression, anxiety, stomach pain, and constant nausea in the 5 months after the alleged attacks. He later received a PTSD diagnosis. He said during that time, Perry's close associates, called fixers in the lawsuit, tried to make things right by offering him more money in exchange for staying on the Oval. Perry would buy the rights to produce his show, Losing It. They promised. Dixon claimed he told Perry on January 23 that he was moving to California temporarily to create some distance between them. He continued working on the Oval but left during the final season. He said this cost him around $400,000 in potential earnings. Dixon is now suing Perry on several serious charges, demanding $260 million in damages and a jury trial. 50 Cent revealed something shocking about Tyler Perry that has people talking, and it looks like Perry's career might be finished. 50 Cent made it clear he's done with Perry permanently after making a harsh comment that shocked the industry. Did he really do it? Yes, I know he did. You've been active on social media discussing how he did it. Let's be honest, many people think 50 has real inside information because he's been dropping bombshells about Diddy for years. Hollywood is smaller than it seems, and Diddy and Tyler Perry, two of its biggest influencers, are much closer than most people know. We've heard rumors about business relationships and secret partnerships. But what if there's more? What if Tyler Perry has been more than just a witness? What if he's been working behind the scenes, pulling strings, and staying protected all along in Diddy's world? Remember, 50 Cent isn't just trying to make headlines. He's become one of the most influential voices in the industry, and his moves are calculated. It's not random if he's targeting Perry right now. It's personal, it's historical, it's real. Furthermore, with everything happening in Hollywood right now, 50 Cent might be the only person brave enough to speak out, stand up, and hold these powerful people accountable. In an industry full of secrets, he's starting to look more like the final defense for the black community than the troublemaker they painted him as, making TV shows just for black families, right? You know, diversity. I don't think diversity means black. Some people interpret your talk about diversity as if it's black. I think it's about showing, double quotes, Tyler Perry's replacement. No. That level has already been exceeded by 50 Cent. He's become more powerful and respected than Perry. 50 has been out here building something real while Perry built his reputation with media and feel-good family content. He connects with real people by sharing raw, honest stories on shows like Power. 50 was working hard, exposing dishonest behavior and building an empire from scratch, while Perry was busy playing it safe in Hollywood and staying close to the big names. He's making a statement, not just entertaining, to be honest. He was the first to expose Diddy's questionable behavior. They do it right. Yes, I did. You've been active on social media? He has some things to say about Perry now which make sense. These connections run deep, and 50 Cent knows exactly what happens behind the scenes. Also, given how Diddy and Perry have been involved in each other's business lives, 50 likely has some extremely juicy information that will completely change how we see these two giants. As you might remember, 50 used a screenshot of Sean's two sons, Justin and King Combs, being led from his Los Angeles home in handcuffs, to highlight the seriousness of their ongoing feud and even joke about Diddy's legal troubles. Things just got real, the feds in all the houses. Damn, they got the kids in handcuffs, 50 Cent wrote. Now it's not Diddy doing it, it's Diddy done. He said in a second post that included photos of the feds outside Sean's house in Los Angeles. They don't come like that unless they have a case. 50 Cent seems to be using the opportunity to comment on the situation behind Diddy's recent news, which will probably make their existing conflict worse. The TV producer and head of the G label seemed to suggest that Diddy's troubles were far from over, in a since-deleted Instagram post. "Yeah, we're driving around this Tyler Perry studio. I'm not going to lie to you, I've never seen anything like this." Perry is now caught in the middle of a growing storm after being connected to Diddy as one of his supposed handlers in these alleged activities, although there have long been rumors of questionable activities happening in Hollywood. Many people are surprised by Perry and Diddy's relationship. Perry, who owns one of the largest black-owned studios in the country and built his reputation on family-friendly movies, is now facing serious accusations that don't match his public image. Actor Terry Crews, who has never been afraid to speak out, is starting to shed light on Perry's long-standing connections to the darker side of the industry, which only makes matters more complicated. Crews said, "He's probably connected to everyone I know in the business. This person was unknown to me. He and I never spoke to each other." He's starting to show that the public image Tyler Perry has built over the years might not be accurate. Things start to look a bit strange when we examine Diddy's private parties more closely. What's so interesting is that 50 Cent has been avoiding all of it. 50 Cent once shared a picture that suggested Diddy was purposely hiding his location. Although Diddy and Rick Ross were performing, the angle made it look like they were about to kiss. Yes, it was weird. 50 Cent also posted a photo of Diddy hugging another man in pink while wearing a pink t-shirt himself. He wrote something like, "I'm not spending my time on anything if it's not making me happier or more money." It was a strange position, but that's not all. For some time now, there have been unspoken suspicions that Diddy has been pursuing young male rappers and pressuring those in his inner circle to participate in some questionable and uncomfortable activities. "Okay, he's telling me we gotta kick it with this guy. He was like, 'Yo, why don't we go shopping or something?' I mean, I paid for it." I was like, "Forget this, I got you." In short, they think Diddy is a strange person who gets excited by unusual things. His preferred way of attracting male rappers is to offer them the chance to go shopping with him. As shown by his past events, he seems to be subtly showing his interest in the other person through his purchases. Something to me one time, a long time ago at Chris Lighty's wedding, he told me to take me shopping. I looked at him like, what? So when Diddy asked 50 Cent to go shopping, he was completely shocked. Thankfully, 50 Cent is strong-willed and not easily influenced. In the end, he managed to escape the situation. Although 50 Cent couldn't attend Diddy's events, there are some who are more accepting than 50 Cent. Tyler Perry and Diddy have been seen together at events, award shows, and parties multiple times. He has actually attended Diddy's parties, and you know what that means. Man, but him saying they're putting him on suicide watch, I could see that, man, but that's not a good situation for anyone. You see what happened to Jeffrey, according to reports. Others like Tyler Perry are worried that P. Diddy's recent legal problems could lead to more trouble after his arrest. Some of Diddy's famous friends, including singers and actresses, are now nervous because of his history of partying with celebrities like Justin Bieber and Usher. They're really concerned that if the lawsuit continues, their names might come up. Diddy partied with a huge variety of famous people over the years. According to sources close to the situation, they enjoyed joining him at his expensive parties around the world. Models were specially chosen to attend, and sometimes he would even have his face printed on fake dollar bills and make it rain on the guests. Additionally, there were claims going around that Tyler Perry was involved in some questionable human trafficking activities. Conveniently, he appeared in a public service announcement about it at that time. Don't you think the timing is a bit too perfect? Human trafficking is a crime, often hidden in plain sight. We like to think it only happens in other places and only affects other people, but sadly, it's happening right here in our backyard in Georgia. Many victims are being targeted by someone they trust. The media personality continued. Knowing the warning signs and how to report suspicious behavior is obviously important, since it can save a life. People have started to make connections between Diddy and Tyler Perry, seeing that both are smart businessmen. There are claims that Tyler helped provide Diddy with the women he needed at his events. However, it doesn't stop there. It has been reported that video evidence from one of Diddy's wild parties might bring Tyler Perry directly into the center of this growing controversy. Tyler has been acting calm, perhaps hoping things will end quickly. However, it seems Perry might not be able to get out of this one so easily. Now that Diddy's ex-bodyguard, Gene Deal, is basically saying that some big secrets are about to come out. But all this is bigger than Diddy. It's bigger than Diddy. Because you know who else they were investigating? What more will these tapes show? You have to wonder. As Diddy tries to get himself out of trouble, might Tyler, the supposed handler, be about to get thrown under the bus? He's got to put something together real soon because they're not playing with him. He has to put something together real soon and say, "Yo, listen to me. I know this. I know that." It's way bigger than Diddy. It's hardly shocking if Hollywood is starting to turn away from Tyler Perry. His name keeps coming up in some really questionable conversations. Let's face it, Hollywood's shiny reputation has been falling apart for some time. Also, some actors are finally starting to speak up and ask the hard questions. In response to these kinds of accusations, why would you want to work with someone who might be involved in something this messy? He might have been part of it all, especially now that the rumors suggest he wasn't just watching. It doesn't look good for Tyler at all. Although controversy is nothing new to Tyler Perry, his treatment of Monique might be the beginning, and actresses are rushing to distance themselves. It might surprise you to learn that Tyler supposedly banned Monique from the entertainment industry. I don't say it's completely unfair. 50 Cent, however, is not very happy with Tyler Perry for reportedly blacklisting Monique and ruining her career. I bet you Tyler Perry, and you never told anyone to, ... Speaking about cancel culture, 50 recalled, confronting Perry about his role in Monique's lack of major role casting. I was like, cancel? Like Monique? Why is she canceled? The rapper went on to talk about how Tyler Perry never supported Monique during her cancellation. He said, "I was like, no, I never told no one not to work with him. And I said, but you, Tyler Perry, and you never told anyone to." 50 said he didn't understand why Monique's words caused her to lose work for 13 years. 50 Cent stated clearly that he's not waiting for someone else to bring Monique back to the top of Hollywood. The rapper from Candy Shop declared he's taking matters into his own hands to bring the comedian's career back to life. However, he first gave some powerful people a chance to fix the situation. "I have no doubt that Tyler Perry and Oprah Winfrey wouldn't want their influence to keep hurting the career of the real Monique worldwide," 50 Cent wrote. "And this has gone on for way too long. I'm bringing her back, so now would be the perfect time to apologize. I'm not missing." It seems Tyler Perry is in control of Monique's career because he could get her a job in the industry if he wanted to, and 50 made. At that point, Perry, "and you never told anyone to ... It's really starting to look that way, to be honest. Although 50 Cent is leading this change, Tyler Perry has long been a controlling force in the business. He's speaking out fearlessly, refusing to stay quiet, and most importantly, acting according where honesty is rare. That wraps up today. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, goodbye.